Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about home security and anti-burglary type stuff. I'll give you 5 examples. Number 1 is the your door itself, the door lock, and having like a deadbolt, the doorknob latch, like the actual, or not the latch, but the doorknob lock itself paired with a deadbolt, and the door frame itself, where it has the metal panel that the doorknob locks into. There's that like a metal, whatever, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's what the doorknob locks into. Which are usually held with like 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch screws or something crazy, like super. I bought a house years ago and had like literally 1/4 inch screws that were screwed into it, holding this plate in together, like against the door frame. Switching out those screws for like 1.5 inch, 2 inch screws is the biggest way for your door not to be kicked in. Along with that, paired with those door jams and a deadbolt, is probably one of the biggest deterrents from getting your doors kicked in. So that's number 1. Number 2 is home security system. Whether it's active monitoring, like the Ring cameras, they have all kinds of cameras now that you can hook up to your phone and stuff. So when anybody comes up your driveway, goes past your house, it sends a notification to your phone, which is awesome, and it's very helpful. Can get annoying sometimes if you have a lot of people coming in and out, because your phone's always chiming or whatever. So home security system, number 2. Number 3 is having signage out letting people know that you have a home security system. Along with that, beware of dog sign. Whether you have dogs or not is a pretty big deterrent. Now, we have a dog. We're probably going to get a second one, but we have one that is the best little family dog. She's not even really little anymore, but she is the best family dog, but absolutely ferocious when it comes to strangers. Whether it's the mailman, the people like running up and down the road, or the UPS guy, Amazon person, she's pretty scary. And if it doesn't belong on the farm, she's there trying to eat it. So having a dog, like beware of dog sign, is probably, we'll give that its own little thing, because letting people know that you have a security system and you have a dog is one of the biggest deterrents. Number 4 is actually having a dog, whether it's 12 little rat terriers that are gonna tear your ankles up, or you have a bunch of pit bulls or German shepherds and Belgians, whatever. You want a good home security dog that will let people know that you're noticed, and let the homeowner know that there's somebody on your property that shouldn't be there. One of the best deterrents ever. Last one is number 5, is you. You are the biggest deterrent that you can have. Always having somebody at home, and if you are at home, always having, readily available firearm. If the case or the opportunity arises where you have to defend yourself or your family or your property, you can. One of the biggest things is people being gone for extended periods of time, and the grass gets long. It looks unkept. You post on social media when you're on vacation, and people see, obviously you're not home, you're in Barbados or California or something, you're even an hour away, that's a big red flag on your part for potential burglary. And it's a big green flag for saying, hey, come into my house. So if you leave for the grocery store, whatever, leave your TV on, leave a couple lights on, have lights on the back of your house, have security lights, so when somebody walks past, the light clicks on and they can be noticed. Having a well-lit property, I think, is more of a deterrent than having a very dark place. So, because there's an argument that can be made with your garage being lit or your barn having lights on all the time. People can see inside there. They can see if you have tractors, if you have side-by-sides, if you have push mowers or whatever. That could be relatively easy to steal. But I start to tend to lean towards, if there's more light, more people can see you rummaging through somebody's property. So having a well-lit area would probably be the best. And we could lump that into having a security system, letting people know that you can, if you're trying to steal from somebody's property, you're going to be seen. So I have pretty good neighbors, and we all know each other, and we all kind of keep an eye out on each other. So, and we all can identify targets pretty darn well, if you know what I mean. So keep that stuff in mind. I hope it never happens to you, but if it does, at least you can say you tried to do everything in your capability to deter an action like that. So, especially with Christmas coming up soon, people know people are going to be out of town on vacation, buying a bunch of new gifts and stuff and all that stuff. So keep that in mind. Keep your eyes out, or keep your eyes peeled for potential turds on the horizon. All right, take care. Bye.